My lovers, Gemini Nation, and their lovers, welcome to your January 2020 astrological sign update. Happy New Year, Gemini and their lovers. I hope everything goes well for you and you get your heart's desire. So, let us tap into your person's energies. Now, remember, when you're watching these readings for love, you're not just going to watch your sun sign. You're going to watch your sun, your moon, your Venus, and your rising sign. And then you're going to watch your person's placements in these areas. Because when it comes to soul connections, the energies can be flipped or vice versa, or even mirrored. So it's always instructive to watch these readings twice. Once for yourself and once for your person. Okay? Especially if you're a twin. Because usually you guys are powering through the same issues, just on a different level of consciousness. Okay? All right, underneath the deck, we got the eternal love coming through. Beautiful. But it looks like something is ending in this connection and then something is beginning. There's some kind of renewal. Somebody wants to work things out. Can we work things out? Okay, Gemini, let's see what's going on. Message for your person. All right, so we're going to get a holistic view of your person. Let us start with the higher self. So that's my divine counterparts and separation there. All these I shuffled before, but, I like to do it on camera. And what is your person healing right now? It's my Wounded Warriors deck. And what are they experiencing right now on their twin flame or soulmate journey? It's my twin experience deck. Yes. When I'm feeling down, I make decks. I push all my energy into it. All my passion, everything that's in there, backed up, I push them all into decks. All right, so let's see. My decks have all my emotions. All right. What are they feeling right now? Not necessarily connected to you. We're just having a look at their emotional being. We have angry. Gemini, what is that about? What is that about, Gemini? I only got two. And then finally, we're going to get a message from their 3D self. And this is the Naked Flame Healing Messages by Angelic Revelation 144. Let's get a message here. Nice. And remember, you don't have to stick to your astrological sign, okay? Your sun sign. Well, your sun, moon, or Venus, or rising. If it is that you look at like the Pisces or Taurus reading and it's something about the title jumps out to you, that is a message there from your guide. So let's have a look. All right, so the higher self wants you to know that this person's on their way. This is a chariot moving very fast, coming forward. I don't know. It's the first time I'm noticing. I don't know. It looks like whatever it is. It looks like the Two of Swords, okay? So it looks like the indecision is behind them and they're studying the way forward. They're being guided by their ancestors, their spirit guides, to come towards you because they know the truth now. Well, it's the first time they're leading me to actually watch the colors in these cards. They know the truth now, right? They've gotten that in their crown and they're ready to talk. They're ready to talk. Okay. Well, we're gonna deconstruct these cards. What are they healing right now? Nomadic childhood. All right. What does that mean? Well, it could have been a nomadic childhood, bounced around from place to place, but it just talks about instability in the home. Okay, so maybe they always lived in the same place or whatever, but the atmosphere at home was very unstable, and children need to feel a sense of security. So when these things happen, people have difficulty attaching, expressing themselves, being emotionally expressive, because they just don't find that safety. In order to really develop. Nomadic childhood. And then now they're showing me, of course, from the time you start talking nomads, you talk about the Bedouins, right? well, one would have been one of the nomadic peoples, but one of the more famous nomadic peoples. And of course, they're in the desert. So it could be, it was a dry desert when this person was growing up. And in terms of emotionally, maybe it had a very stoic upbringing. People did not share emotions. There's no water. There's no water there. They weren't being nourished. They could have grown up in the system, foster care, some youth detention, something like that. But instability in the childhood, so the child does not have a firm foundation for all the usual growth and natural and healthy growth that would happen. So all kinds of defense and coping mechanisms. We're gonna deconstruct these cards, but that's just what I got. All right, what are they experiencing right now? Astral sex. All right, so it looks like Gemini, you and your person doing all kinds of things when the night comes. But wider than the astral sex, there's definitely, we're going to call it astral communication, okay? Right, there's definitely astral communication that's happening. Sometimes it's quite intimate, right? And other times it's just, the telepathy. It's so powerful, so strong. I think this person bombarded by dreams and all kinds of messages about you, and this seems to be a collective experience, that increasing the telepathy between soulmates and twin flames. Okay, it's the energy of the moment. A lot of things coming through the dream state. A lot of weird shit too. So definitely a strong sexual connection. The sacral chakra is not letting anybody forget their soulmate or their twin. So your person might have tried to run away from this in their chariot. They might have tried to run away, but this is binding them to you there. Let's see how they're feeling. We have independence. So that's 9 of Pentacles vibes. So they're looking to build themselves up. They're looking to really assert themselves and their autonomy. Yeah, it looks like they've withdrawn from some people in their life, or maybe they were drawn at work. Maybe they were working in a hostile work environment. They might even have withdrawn from this connection because this person, it looks like, I'm feeling like they needed space to really clear their head and sort themselves out. Maybe, I don't think the astral sex is letting them, but they needed that energetic step back to really evaluate their life. This person's meditating and praying. First time I've really looked at the back of these cards. They feel burdened right now. There's a lot of baggage. There's a lot of responsibilities that are on their back. They just needed that time. They need to take time out. Maybe they have some annoying neighbors like me. Anywho's. All right, what is their 3D message to you? I don't feel worthy because I fucked things up. But I want to know if you would give me another chance. I want you back. What was the message underneath the deck, guys? What was it? Can we work things out? Isn't that what we saw? Oh my goodness. This person's going through dark night of the soul. Listen, this is the second reading where my light has gone out. 1 second, guys. Yeah, it's the same. It's a collective experience happening right now. They're all going through dark night of the soul. They're all doing shadow work. And I don't think it's just it's everybody being forced to do their shadow work right now. Just now, guys. Just gonna turn on light. The comp, I guess, is playing a fill, and it goes out again. How annoying. So I'm getting that this person is in a dark place right now. You're gonna send your person just a little healing energy. Okay? Because it looks like they're going through it. They're going through it. Yeah, but that was on the bottom of the deck, right? Can we work things out? I'm going to pull it out anyway because it looks like it's definitely the message. And of course, when you're looking for things, of course, you won't find it, right? Oh my gosh. I'm not going to flip through twice. I'll just do it once. But I want to pull it out and pull some cards on it. That's why I'm looking for it. Oh, of course. And of course it would be the one card that we can't bloody well find, right? Okay, we got it. All right, so I'll pull cards on that, right? Yeah, they want to make a comeback. They want to know if they can work things out. So, I want to work things out. I want to work things out. So let's start deconstructing these cards and let's get your messages, Gemini. All right, let's go with can we work things out? All right. It looks like this person before they were in poverty consciousness, and it's all because of this nomadic childhood. From the time we have instability in childhood, we now start to look at different senses, we start to look for different ways of feeling secure. And one of the ways that we tend to do that is through poverty consciousness, where we look for that false sense of security in economic power. So it looks like that's what this person was doing before. They may have even gone to a particular partner who they thought would have been more economically viable and stable, but now they're walking away from that relationship. In my readings, all reverse court cards are karmic energies, and the King and Queen of Pentacles, that is the couple that those are the gold diggers, very materialistic. Okay, it looks like I told you they manifested that relationship out of their woundedness or that situation. So it could even be a job, could be the karmic. It could even be a job, right? A really hostile work environment, but they only went towards that job not because they were passionate about it, but it was just because of money, right? False foundation. So Spirit saying it's all because of their childhood. This is a dysfunctional childhood card, but this is also somebody going through a breakup. Yeah, they're closing off a cycle, dealing with their baggage finally. So they're saying they're on their way. We got them here in the Chariot, moving on from this karmic. Look, another karmic coming out. Now this is the emotionally abusive karmic, the gaslighter, the manipulator, guilt trips, histrionics, the whole works. This person has been reviewing their past. With this person here, this could even be a mother figure. This could be even a mother figure with them reviewing the past. This could be a mother figure. Remember we told you it would have been a dry desert in this person's childhood. They grew up stoic with some cold caregivers, and your person's finally seeing, they're making the connection between that stoic or dysfunctional upbringing that did not have any nurturing and the relationships that they are now manifesting in their life. They're seeing that higher perspective, right? And that is what's enabling them to move on from whether it's a job or relationship, whatever it is. That's what's enabling them to move on and come towards you. Now let us see this nomadic childhood. Let's see what happened there, guys. Okay, no boundaries. They were in a situation where there were no boundaries, total enmeshment. You don't have your sense of identity, or boundaries may have been violated. Look, and this is now coming out. It looks like there was some kind of violation of boundaries here, because you know when children are bouncing around, all kinds of shit can happen to them, right? So it looks like there was some kind of violation of boundaries, and this is coming up. When we talk about the moon is about the unconscious, the subconscious. It looks like this is now coming into your person's consciousness. This is what they're dealing with right now. They're finally seeing the truth, and they're learning to put these boundaries, energetic and otherwise. Because we have the Queen of Swords, you know, she's the queen of setting boundaries. And she speaks the truth. So there's some kind of truth coming out about somebody's childhood. They're speaking up about it. Yeah, they were disempowered. But now your person's claiming their power back. They are speaking the truth here. Oh, wow. King and Queen of Swords. That's you and your partner, Gemini. Now let's talk about the astral sex. The astral communication. Yes. Wow. King of Cups upright, scorpionic energy. And you know, scorpionic energy is death, sex, and transformation, which is the vibe I am feeling with this. Remember, we just had that dark night with the soul message, and now we have the sex message. So we're all in Scorpio's arena. This is all Scorpio, right? That's so scorpionic, right? So this is what's happening right now. Yeah, dreaming about the fucking Empress. You are under their skin. They want to build something with you here. So we have the Three of Pentacles. Yes, surrender to transformation. Yes, so some very scorpionic energies happening right now. Beautiful. All right, so let's see. They now in this independent thing. Let's see what's happening there. Yeah, it looks like they're breaking up with some kind of karmic soulmate. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, justice has been served. They're finally stepping into their power and taking action. We have Libra here. We have Leo. They have withdrawn from whom or what? From some kind of karmic situation. Temperance in reverse is like, temperance is a card of karma. It's like a balance, right? So some kind of unstable, just like their childhood, some kind of unstable situation. They've withdrawn from that, some kind of karmic situation, because it was just too volatile. Okay, and they're taking action. What's the action that they're taking right now? Well, they've withdrawn. Yeah, it looks like they were going back and forth in their head as to what they did, what to do. They were holding on to some kind of situation because of some kind of financial constraints, but they're deciding to end that relationship now. They want to work things out. They don't feel worthy of it, but they want another chance. They want another chance. They know they screwed up. Yeah, they don't feel like this person has, I'm getting financial issues, so they don't feel worthy, because remember, their sense of security, their sense of self is pegged to money. Yeah, but they want to talk to you. They want this new beginning. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, look you here, Gemini. All right, so let's see their head and their heart where you are concerned. So they want another chance, Gemini. Will you give it to them? Look, the 8 of Wands here again. So that's communication. That's positive movement forward. That's sexual energy. That's fire. Things exploding. Ah! I don't know. Okay, I'm just dirty. Okay. All right, so when they think about you and think about this connection, where's their head at? And that makes me laugh even more. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. All right, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So know that they're thinking about a karmic. Now, that could be their mother. That could be an intimate partner. We're going to see what they're thinking about this person. We have 8 of Pentacles in reverse. All right. I'm getting the message. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And we have 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So what am I getting here? I am getting that when they think about you and manifesting a connection with you and manifesting a second chance with you, they realize that they can no longer put their time, money, effort, emotions, and energy into some kind of relationship with a karmic. As I said, it could be their mother. It could even be a boss. But there's something here that's blocking this connection. Something or someone. They're realizing they can no longer put their energies there. Okay? They're also and further realizing that the reason why they went with this karmic energy, or they chose this karmic energy, is because they have abandonment issues. And remember, their abandonment issues come from this nomadic childhood. Okay, so I think it's a lot of enlightenment. It's a lot of realizations. It's the integration of truth that your person is going through right now. It's like everything is finally lining up and making sense. Let's pull a card on that karmic. Let's pull a card on that karmic there. Yeah. And that's what's forcing them to close off this cycle with this karmic and release this third party. Yeah, they're eliminating anyone who may have interfered or come between you guys. Yeah, no longer putting that time, effort, and energy into that relationship. Yeah. Oh, your person's depressed right now. And every time I see depression with enlightenment, I always think dark night of the soul. So they're going through it. They're going through it. Yeah, they're feeling vulnerable right now. But that had to happen. Their heart had to crack open so that they can go and surrender to this complete healing. I think your person was so much in their ego. They had to go through this breakdown. They're realizing now they have abandonment issues. They have abandonment issues. They're seeing it. Okay, and that's why they're working so hard on loving themselves and being independent, because that's the only way they're going to pull themselves out of the rut that they have been in. They've been sabotaging themselves their whole life because of their abandonment issues. Let us see the heart space energy for you. Yeah, so when I think about you, it's like you have triggered just so many realizations. Like everything falls into place when I think about this relationship. Let's see heart space energy for you. We have the 7 of Swords. Yeah, they're hiding their emotions. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse. And we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, man. They think that they've lost you. And they, just when they compare, because this person compares themselves to everybody. When they compare themselves to you, they feel inadequate because you are so stable, you are so strong. Okay, I think right now this person's focusing on healing their heart. We have that 5 of Cups in reverse there. Okay, because there's so much damage from childhood that they weren't confronting. They weren't confronting. They were busy wearing their masks. This person may have never told you the full of their feelings. Let's see that 5 of Swords. Now this is also them. Yes. I think that on some level they're also trying to numb themselves. Okay. They may have been running from the emotions that you evoked by going with third parties. But they know that you are their happiness now. I see this person trying to make a plan to come towards you, because 7 of Swords is also a card of strategy, and that's why they're surrendering to this transformation. They want to move towards the Empress. Let's see that heart healing that they're doing here. I see 4 of Swords, healing. Right? So they are doing that healing. They are doing that shadow work because they're integrating truth. They're seeing everything clearly. This person, I think they were clouded by their pain. But now that they're going through this, they're confronting their feelings of inadequacy from their childhood. And this is 6 of Cups in reverse, a dysfunctional childhood. Okay? So that's how they're thinking. That's how they're feeling. You are triggering the confrontation of their baggage, their emotions. You are helping them heal their heart by the triggers that you are providing. And it looks like they're being triggered hard right now. All right. So how are you blocking the connection, Gemini? We're focusing on all circle of control. How are you blocking the connection? King of Swords. Okay. So it looks like you may have cut this person off. You might have been harsh with your words. And Gemini, you can be like that. Right? Some of you guys might be with an Aquarius. Cold energy. Can be quite cold. All right. So it looks like you set some kind of boundary here, but you might have did it a bit harshly. But there's need for communication here and the speaking of truths on both sides of the fence. How are you blocking this connection? So it looks like you're cold. You're cold right now to this person. They don't even know how you feel anymore. What's blocking this connection? 7 of Pentacles. All right, you might be focusing on your investments right now. You're focusing on your money, your moolah. But Spirit is saying there's also an issue from your childhood that's blocking this connection. So I'll come back and I'm going to pull a card on this. What's blocking this connection? The Empress in reverse. It looks like you're a bit ungrounded and unstable right now. Now, this is usually a karmic energy. The Empress in reverse is distorted feminine. But we're asking how you are blocking the connection. And it looks like you might have closed off your heart, or you're not grounded. You might be very emotional at this time, or maybe very bitter and cold, because I am seeing that King of Swords. All right, so let's see. What is this thing from childhood that Spirit is asking you to heal? Oh, let me use my healing cards. That would be better. I'll take 3 of them, because it's a diverse group that's going to... What are you being... Oh, lust. Okay. I will pair that with the astral sex. All right, so there's something. All right, so how is this blocking the connection? All right, Gemini. So sometimes when our sacral chakra isn't balanced, we can use lust to escape our emotions. We can use lust as a buffer to keep people at a distance. We can use lust to numb. So pick your pick, but there's something here about an unhealthy relationship with your sexual energy right now. Somehow you're using it to avoid intimacy with this person. I know it sounds weird, but it is. It's a fair response. You don't want this person to get too close, so you know what? You're going to dazzle them with the sexual bullshit, right? You baffle them with the sexual bullshit, right? And you project this image, but you don't want this person to see deep within you. You just want them to focus on how sexy you are. But it's a fair response. It's intimacy avoidance. What else? Let's see 3. Now, there could have been some sort of violation of your boundaries sexually when you were a child as well. So there's that message of sexual abuse coming through. What else is here? And it said, and it's followed up with perpetrator. Okay, so it looks like there was definitely a violation of your boundaries when you were young. Okay. And maybe there's even karma here from when you might have violated somebody else's boundaries. Because this is not unusual for someone who has been violated or abused to violate or abuse someone else, especially when you don't get adequate counseling and help and intervention. All right. What else is here? We have orphan. So it looks like for some of you, you guys had a nomadic childhood too. So you're definitely mirroring each other here. Okay, so there's an abandonment issue, emotional abandonment or even physical abandonment with this orphan card. Whether maybe your parents, your caregivers may have transitioned when you were young, or they just couldn't show up for you. They just couldn't meet your emotional needs. That's an abandonment. You always felt like you're alone, so maybe you're hyper independent, which is also another trauma response. Because once you're relying on yourself, then there's nobody to disappoint you, right? So these are what you need to have a look at. All right, so based on what we're seeing here, what can we expect will be this person's actions towards you, Gemini, within a month from you watching this reading. Remember, all readings are timeless. All right, so we have the 5 of Wands. All right, it looks like it's going to be drama in your person's life. Yeah, they're going to stir up a hornet's nest. Actions towards you. We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. That talks about releasing the things that don't serve you, especially when it comes to poverty consciousness. And then what do we have here? We have the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. So Gemini, I don't know if you're going to hear from this person because there is going to be bacchanal, as we like to call it in the Caribbean, drama, right? There's going to be bacchanal in your person's life. It looks like they're going to be stirring up a hornet's nest with wherever, whether it's at work or they're with somebody else. It is going to be massive conflict because your person is going to choose to release that situation, and this is going to be an all-out war. So I'm not sure if you're going to hear from your person. Okay, let's pull a card on that Page of Swords in reverse. Nope, and it's clarified by Page of Swords in reverse. So that's spirit telling us definitely, most likely, there's no communication because your person is going to be taking charge of their life. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. What is the advice for you, Gemini? Let's get these messages from the mermaids, and I want to thank Stacy for gifting me with these. All right, we have relaxation. So, and that reminds me of the 4 of Swords, which is a Gemini card, right? So Spirit is saying right now you need to heal and you need to relax. All right, let's see what's going on. Relaxation. All right, you might be stressed out right now. Spirit is saying concentrate on you and your self-love and healing. Relaxation. All right, let's see what's going on here, right? Yeah, because it looks like there's money coming to you. For some of you guys, it might be some kind of, might be a child on the way even. All right, so let's see. It said it's time for some rest and recuperation. Hell yeah. Have you been overdoing things or working too hard? If so, relaxation is required now. Recharge and relax. Mermaids know how to relax, and this one is floating into your reading to say, chill out. Have you been overdoing things recently? Perhaps you're feeling tired or overwhelmed. When you set aside relaxation time, you'll find that you're better equipped to handle the challenges of life. If you've been feeling stressed, this card appearing in your reading is an urgent call to stop what you're doing right now and relax, because relaxation is very healing and can alleviate many symptoms, mental and physical. Do you find it difficult to stop and relax? Oh my God, what the hell is going on? Anyway, I'm just going to read. Do you find it difficult to stop and relax? It's not uncommon to feel like this. Some of us feel the need to keep ourselves continually busy so as to not have to face our inner self. If this resonates with you, then you might find a meditation class helpful, or you can go online and find a guided relaxation or listen to therapeutic sounds of waves. Okay, to listen to sounds of nature, especially of the sea. The sound of waves has a soothing and hypnotic effect, helping you to feel calmer and in a more relaxed state. There are plenty of videos on the internet you can watch for free also. Hello, YouTube. If you have people around you who are a little hyperactive, firstly look at their diet, as food can have a huge effect on energy levels. That's true. Too much sugar, for instance, can send your system into overdrive. Have you ever heard the term sugar rush? So start by looking at foods that calm the system, and start by eliminating processed sugar from your meals and snacks. So Spirit's saying now it's time to just relax. Your whole system just needs to go into that relaxed state, and they're saying meditative sounds, meditations might be able to help you. Okay, my love, that was your reading. I hope that helped you. Take care. Bye.